So what's good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another video, and today we're going to be doing a Rockets rebuild. I am taking over as general manager for the Houston Rockets, and we love Daryl Morey, man. We love him. But it's time for a change. As you guys know, I am from Houston, and after what I have seen the last few days, it's time. It's time, man. James Harden went out there acting a fool. 2 of like 11? Yeah, that is not gonna cut it. Russ, we've known Russ has been pretty bad all series. But just looking at this team, and of course the legendary Daniel House. My guy. This team is in need of a makeover, and even though they committed fully to small ball, I'm not totally against that, but I feel like it's time to make a change here, so this is what we're gonna do, man. No one is really safe. No one is safe. Of course, the plan is to keep James Harden here. However, if we gotta trade him for something better, I'm definitely not opposed to actually doing that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like on it. Go ahead and subscribe. Double uploads on the weekends. You guys already know the vibes. Check out my second channel as well. And I mean, other than that, let's get straight into this rebuild. It's not meant to be realistic. I'm trying to build a super team. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing we're going to actually do is I'm going to pick up DeMarcus Cousins here after we got too many players on the roster. Who's getting kicked to the curb? You want to give me a first round pick? Yo, shouts out to Atlanta. And since Tyson Chandler literally didn't even play, yeah, you got to go. Like, you got to go. So Boogie, can we get you now? Welcome to the squad, and you're just going to get flipped. So for our first move, I would love to make this trade. DeMarcus Cousins, Russell Westbrick, Daniel House, the living legend, Ben McLemore in return for Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins. They actually offered me Draymond Green. I don't really want Draymond out. Now all of a sudden they are having amnesia from not offering me this trade. You guys, I mean, of course Ben Simmons is there. I really want a team that would actually fit perfectly around James Harden. This Kemba trade might be the one as well. I need a good defender there. I really need a good defender beside James Harden, and Klay Thompson fits that mold perfectly. And we screw over the Warriors. Every other trade has major downfalls for me actually doing it. I like this trade though. I feel like I can trade Kemba Walker and get Klay Thompson still. I might just do this trade because at least I know I got a really good defender right next to James Harden. And that might, like, this might be the best thing for me to actually do because he's young as well. I think for right now, I'm going to take that trade. But Kemba is definitely like not safe here at all. And like I said, I really want to get Klay Thompson on this team. And I'm willing to actually trade assets to you know, get him. And they're not folding. They don't want him. And isn't this ironic? I'm trading back for Clint Capella. Yeah, that's what I just did right there. I'm also going to be playing Jaylen Brown at small forward. He goes to an 85 overall. Right now, this is what the lineup is looking like, except I got one more change to actually make. PJ Tucker, you're going back to power forward, and this is pretty much a similar lineup to what we had with Chris Paul. I mean, this is our Trevor Ariza right here, and it's Kemba, James Harden, Jaylen Brown, PJ Tucker, Clint Capella. The bench, we got Cove, Jeff Green. I'm still gonna fix up the bench, but I mean, for what we just had, this is not that bad. So check it out. I didn't plan on making this trade, but how can I refuse the bubble GOAT as my backup small forward? That is a trade that I have to make. And even if I decide to flip him, I mean, the value has to be better than Cove, right? It's pretty much the same to what we had before. But I mean, this is actually a pretty good pickup. I'm really happy with it. I just came here for Devontae Graham. I can't even cap, and I think that we're gonna be able to get him. And it's really easy to get Devontae Graham in this game. And I don't want to give up all my picks, but we don't even really have to. We just throw them TJ in like a second round pick and maybe a first as well. But our bench is looking pretty good. We got Devontae Graham. We got TJ Warren. I'm liking what I'm seeing. All we need is, let's find a backup center. And I already have one in mind, and he's been popping up. So if they still want to throw him our way, they didn't throw him our way with Duncan Robinson. Is a massive dub as well. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA right now. And with this last trade, I'll just take Nerlens Noel. He's more than likely not even going to play on this team. But this roster is looking really, really great right now, and they still got Mike D'Antoni. Look, I'm gonna give him one last chance. One last chance, Mike. One last chance, and then we're gonna have to give you the boot. But this is the lineup, man. It's Kemba Walker, James Harden, Jaylen Brown, PJ Tucker, and when we brought back Clint Capella. The bench, we got TJ Warren, Devontae Graham, Duncan Robinson, Nerlens Noel, Jeff Green. Look, y'all know whose ball it is. Let's just play. Let's see how this thing goes. PJ is no longer on the trade block. I'm just really interested to see how this team does. And I'm also going to be checking on the Boston Celtics as well, because I think that we're currently in a better position with them. We took two of their best players and just threw them rust. And at the end of this season, we actually walk away with 65 wins. And LeBron, I swear LeBron is Bron is the Giannis of 2K20. He wins MVP every single first season here. He wins multiple of them, but he had himself a pretty good year as well. Dinwiddie is 6th man of the year. We actually could have picked him up. We chose TJ Warren over him, and I hope that I was right about that. Giannis, yeah, none of this stuff matters. So we get Coach of the Year with Mike D'Antoni. He hangs on to his job again. Let's see if we get anybody here. And we're going to check on the Boston Celtics. Do not think that I forgot about Boston either. But 65-17. Russell's on the second team. Russell's on the second team. I'm going to check his stats later on. James Harden is on the third team. We're going to compare. No way. I got to just compare right now. How is Russ better than Harden? We had a better record. Harden basically went 50, 40, 90 with 30. 8 assists, 53% from the field, and 46 from the three. Russ went 26, 8 rebounds. Cut the 2K bugging out. He averaged less points, like more rebounds, slightly more assists, but shot way more inefficiently. Nah, we're not going with that one at all. I'm not letting that one happen at all. But we also don't get Jaylen Brown on any of the defensive teams as well. It's all good. It doesn't really matter all that much. Regardless, Houston was #1 overall seed. Boston was the 2nd seed in their conference. And I also forgot. Let's also peep this. Let's peep this. All right, so we won 65 games. Boston won 7 games less than us. So they actually weren't that bad of a team. Jason Tatum, we're going to see how good he did. But on our team, behind James Harden was Kemba Walker, then Jaylen Brown. Devontae Graham off the bench with 15. TJ Warren with 14. So we're looking pretty good. And looking at the Boston Celtics, I mean, Tatum still kept it up. Boogie was there as well. So they actually put together a pretty decent team. We're going to see how both of us do in the playoffs. I mean, we were both really high seeds in both of our conferences. Round #1, we got Minnesota. Now, 2K loves to upset. I don't want to see that. I simply don't want to see that at all. And they get swept, and Boston does the same thing. Next up, we got the Dallas Mavericks. You know, Luka's over there. And, okay, they take game... Oh, whoa. We can't go out like this, though. Ain't no way 2K is going to let me go out getting swept, though. Sir, we're down 0-3. Boston is looking a little bit better than us. Can, Dallas blow a 3-0 lead? I am actually, scared. I'm actually scared. James Harden with 40. Harden, you got to make them blow a 3-0 lead. We can't go out like this. Russell looks like Russell advanced. What's going on? All right, game 7, bruh. We cannot go out like this at all. Come on. Why couldn't we just do this before? Harden, turn up. Come on, Harden. And we're playing at the Toyota Center as well. I'm gonna need you to get that dub. We lost by 1 freaking point. Boston's gonna make the NBA. What the? That makes no sense at all. And they win a championship with Russell Westbrook. That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. And you better believe that I'm running it back. Wow. I've never seen anything like that happen. This was actually a good team for James Harden. It is insane that actually just happened. I don't believe it at all, because it really makes no sense to me. Now, how on earth did Russell get a championship before James Harden? I'm kind of mad about that. AD has 0 offers. So theoretically, if I can clear cap room, I can get him. But how much money do I need to clear to even pick this man up? Clear $60 million. Kemba would have to go for sure. Clint would as well. And maybe TJ Warren. That would we would basically have to get rid of this entire team. Pretty much, we got to cut off the entire roster. I need younger players on this team unless it's just not going to work. He's untouchable. I didn't even peep that he was untouchable. Oh my gosh. I made a video on how to get Trae Young. I don't want to get Trae Young in this scenario because he's so bad defensively. And I feel like that would just give us another liability. I could go after Shea though. Shea and James Harden wouldn't be the worst thing. Let me peep something though. Shea, his 3-point shot, I know that they fixed his tendencies recently, even though Ronnie was trying to downplay, but it's at a 60 right now. What's his 3-point shot looking like? It's an 81. What's Kemba's? An 84. So it's pretty similar. He's a better defender as well. This cuts us a lot of money. It sheds off a lot of cap room. Now y'all don't want to make this move? And we got to make sure that we sign him right now. We just traded away Clint Capella. We also have to trade away TJ Warren as well. I'm going to do this deal. Y'all have to stop bugging out, bro. This is a good deal for freaking Shea. They actually, why did they take it now? We should be able to get Anthony Davis now. Cut it out. AD. Boys is talking about 1 million. I might have to trade away Hero though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we just did that to clear up some more cap, to just give AD his money. Because right now, he's currently not playing with us at all. Like, at all. We're his only offer. We get AD though, so we just gotta make sure that he signs and we're good to go. And I can offer anybody else, I'm pretty sure. And right now, I'm looking to build up assets. So I'm looking at taking any first round pick that I can actually get. We gotta find some bench players on this team. And I really liked the bench players that we had last season. We're not getting any of those guys back. I'm actually pretty confident that we will not be getting any of those guys back. However, let's see if we can actually pick up anybody else. Let's just get as many draft picks as possible because we need as much as possible. I mean, Reggie Jackson isn't the worst backup to have, but look at some of these options. I mean, Avery Bradley, once again, he's not terrible, but we legit just gave up most of our team to pick up Anthony Davis. I hope that was the right move, but we really won't know until we start making stuff happen. And I would like to get Devontae Graham back on this team. Just throw them a pick. We'll throw them another pick. Bruh, Devontae Graham, we just traded 3 first-round picks to get Devontae Graham back on this team. We're desperate. Like, we are really, really desperate. I'm going to take these 2 from the New York Knicks. Brook Lopez. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to flip him. Landry Shamet and a first-round pick. I'm going to take those. Since they don't want to trade us TJ Warren, we get Zach LaVine before TJ Warren. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? So we got our point guard and shooting guard in James Harden. We're going to have Zach LaVine coming off of the bench. And we're still working on our bench. Our backup point guard is going to be Devontae Graham. Then it's Zach LaVine. We need to back up everything else so we can actually start to trade a lot of these guys. And I think I'm just going to take this trade because we need a backup center, and Derek Favors is a good backup center. But we're pretty much done. We completely changed this roster from what it was last season, and we're going to find out if it was for the better or for the worse. We got Anthony Davis. We got James Harden, a brand new superstar here. But I'm just like, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. I really hope that this thing works out. But I'm a little scared. I'm like, if I said that I wasn't scared, I would be lying. Like, I am definitely afraid that this does not work out. And James Harden regresses to a 94 overall. So now I'm actually really scared. Are there free agents? Because, all right, we got all this handled. Backup small forward. We need a backup power forward. If we can find that in free agency, I'd be really, really happy. Of course, there's a bunch of these guys who didn't sign contracts for, you know, some stupid 2K reasons. Who wants to pull up, though? I'll take Morris, but he don't want to take that minimum deal like he should. We're going to run it like this. James Harden, Shea, Jaylen Brown, AD, Mitchell Robinson. Off the bench, Zach LaVine, Devontae Graham, Derek Favors, Landry Shamet. This is what we got, man. This is the best that we could do on short notice. Our depth definitely took a hit. That is without a question. Our depth easily took a massive hit. But I think that overall, we're definitely a better defensive team than we were before. Yeah, none of these trades are going to do it. Because we're going to need a guard as well. And yeah, none of this is really going to help us at all. So we're just going to see. It says that we are a contending team. I guess if there's one thing that I want to do is just make sure that some of these guys are just not playing. So if I can get some better backups there, I'd be really happy. But if not, I'm not just opposed to just walking into this season with this current lineup. I mean, most of these guys won't even like see the court, especially if we do this 9-man rotation. Once again, Devontae, you're not going to be starting. James Harden is going to be starting right there. I'm going to knock you down to 25, give you 29. Who knows? I'm really intrigued to see how this team does. We pretty much changed up our entire roster, and I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but we're going to find out. And at the end of this season, we get to 70 wins and Anthony Davis wins MVP. Yeah, so I guess us trading the house for him was definitely worth it. 25, 12, 4 assists, 1.4 steals, 2 blocks, 54% from the field, and 38 from the 3. James Harden got himself a new running mate, and it's looking pretty good right now. Like, this is probably the most help he's ever had, and it's a massive dub already. LaMelo's Rookie of the Year. Kemba Walker's 6th Man of the Year. Now he's in OKC. Chris Paul, I guess, is starting over him. That's tough. AD also wins Defensive Player of the Year. He's the only player to do that. Well, we guess Giannis is doing that this year. But MJ and Hakeem, dubs, man. And we get Mike D'Antoni Coach of the Year again, 70 wins. You know, dude is hanging on tight to that job. And the thing is, I was thinking about it, and the Rockets definitely would make massive moves. We do it almost every year anyways. On the first team, obviously, we get Anthony Davis. We get nobody. Oh, wait, what the heck? It skipped over the second team, but James Harden is on the second team. Russ is thriving. Yo, Russ is thriving in Boston. He just won them a championship last season. So, Boston, maybe you trade Houston for Russell, you know, just slide over Kemba. Deal. Like, just go ahead and make that move. Of course, AD is all defensive first team, and we got nobody else there at all. Of course, we're the #1 seed. Boston falls to the 6th seed this year. But yeah, we got 10 games above anybody else. And as far as the numbers go, we were led in points by James Harden with 25. And you know, he was still really efficient as well. Like, still 40% from the 3-point line. But now we got somebody down low, Zach LaVine with 18 off the bench. This team is looking golden. It's looking really golden right now. Right, #1, we got the Clippers. I'm gonna send the entire playoffs, man. We can score on all 3 levels. We can score at the perimeter with James Harden, with Shea, with Jaylen Brown, and we can bang down low with AD. We're not really bang, because, you know, AD don't really body nobody, but we're looking really good, and we sweep our way through the Clippers. And against the Dallas Mavs, a little gentleman sweep. Boston has already, you know, been eliminated, and we make the NBA Finals. And who do we get? Who do we get in the NBA Finals? We get the Atlanta Hawks. They got LaMelo and Trae Young. Cam, they picked up Bull. It's the same thing in every single 2K. But let's just knock these guys out real quick. Let's knock them out. We go up 3-0. And you guys already know that I want to get some gameplay. But it looks like we might be getting this sweep. Like, we got a minute left. I'm going to hop in. James Harden has 37. We're going to hop in because it looks like we might be able to win a championship. And, you know, AD might be able to do something that hasn't been done since Hakeem Olajuwon. MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP. We really don't know yet, but we traded the entire house, and it looks like that gamble worked out because we're about to be NBA champions. And you already know I'm playing. Look, Houston. I'm from Houston, man. Y'all boys, what? 2K needs to fix that. That makes no sense. Mitchell Robinson's like 7'1". How does he miss a layup right underneath the basket? That makes 0 sense at all. That makes no sense. But guys, like I said, from Houston, y'all might as well hire me as a GM, man. Y'all might as well, you feel me? You guys know that we like Daryl, but, you know, maybe it's time for, like, a change. And I blew that. But, yeah, maybe it's time for, like, a change, man, you know? We've been, you know, doing what he's been wanting to do the last few seasons. It hasn't really been working. Now, like that, like, why not make a change? Bring me in. Bring EA in, man. We might as well. But, yeah, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I really had a blast making it. And I can't cap. After we did all that for AD, I was like, did I make a mistake heading for a season 2? But it looks like it's working out really good right now because this team is fuego. We also probably could have got Trae Young, but I pretty much said we're good. Like, I pretty much said, you know what, I think we're good. We don't really need Trae Young on this team, and the lineup that we have, I think it's fire. Like, it's a really great team. We got shooting, we got every single thing, and we got rid of Russ's contract. That was the biggest part of this entire video. And like I said, I'm still curious to see if AD can get Finals MVP. But just the fact that we are able to win a championship with this team, I think it would be great. Like the city of Houston needs some kind of bright light. We got to deal with Bill O'Brien in football. The Astros was cheating. You feel me? Like right now, it ain't looking good for us. Like we are taking L's. We are taking constant L's in the Rockets. Well, if you guys are watching this video, you guys know exactly about the Rockets struggle. But I mean, other than that, they're gonna keep on fouling us. So let's get straight into this championship celebration.
Oh, and they've done it. The Houston Rockets are the new NBA champions. Just tremendous. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, Kevin, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them, a night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
And seeing this team, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
Have y'all noticed how Jaylen Brown has his flat stop now? Yo, this game is really bugging out. But it looks like AD wasn't able to accomplish what Hakeem did. He was not Finals MVP. Looks like that went to James Harden, man. But look at the team that we built. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. We was dominant, man. Last year, we struggled a little bit. James Harden, 34 points. 4 rebounds, 9 assists. He shot 56% from the field, 51 from the 3. If only he would do that in real life. But this team was fire, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Make sure you go and like up this video. Go ahead and subscribe. And let me know who we should rebuild next and what challenge you guys want to see next. And once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, share the video, show some love, post on Reddit, do all that stuff. And let's get this channel popping. But I'll see you guys in the next video, man. We won a championship. We brought the ship to H-Town. It feels so good. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I am out. Peace, y'all.